right, so what are we? Who letting the people in? Are we letting the people in?
Mhm.
Are we going live? What we? Okay.
All right. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Good morning.
morning.
Welcome to day 6 of the Road to Optimal Health Challenge. Y'all, listen, I'm so proud of y'all. We're going to go ahead and invite our YouTube brothers and sisters in the room, and we are going to get this party started. Listen, I didn't get up this morning to play with y'all, okay? I came here to handle some business, all right? And I will not waste time. So, Ashley, are we ready? Is YouTube in the room? I need to make sure my YouTube people are in the room because I don't want nobody to miss nothing, no thing being missed today because this is a day about business. We've been motivational and inspiring, but I got some business that I need to handle here today. I came here with one assignment. All right, one assignment. And my one assignment today, before I leave here today, I am going to make sure you know and understand that your life can be greater than you ever imagined it could be. Like, remember, we talked about immeasurably better. So, better than you feel or what you think could happen, that you could be healthier today than you were decades ago, that you could be healthier today than you were decades ago. So we've been together all week long. I've been stepping on toes. Monday through Friday, you came in here, you showed up, you listened to me tell you the truth, get rid of your excuses, step on your toes, and you did the work, all right? Every single day this week, we kept saying, it's time. It's time to stop saying about to. It's time to stop waiting for it to get worse. It's time to stop hiding behind the fact that we think we're busy. It's time to stop saying we different, we're the exception. I gave you a vision of what is waiting for you on the other side. And today, I came in here to handle business. I want to see if you really did the work. And I will know because by the time we get off of here today, I'm going to make sure that you have a level of a belief in you that is so strong that you will know, and know that you do not have to bow down to any disease, any illness. I don't care what diagnosis they gave you, whatever they spoke over you, whatever prescription they wrote. You do not have to accept that they said that you have to do this for the rest of your life. I don't care if your mom and them, all your aunties and your uncles had it. You do not have to accept that this is what happens to you when you get older. You don't have to accept that this is what happens to you when you are menopausal. You have kids. All the lies they told you, you don't have to accept any of them. And I'm going to make you believe that before you leave here today. I know they told you you were going to be on that medication for the rest of your life. But I came here this morning to make you, help you believe something different today, that you do not have to bow to those things anymore. It's time, y'all, for us to stop bowing down. And I came here this morning because I want to show you how. So I'm going to go ahead and get my screen up because I got something that I want to show y'all, okay? It's not pretty now. Y'all see my screen? It's not pretty. Can y'all see my screen? Tell me.
Mhm.
Okay, now. Listen,
Okay.
this was me. This was me. Y'all look at me. Hold on, Tucker. Don't you do it now. Don't get the crying in the beginning. Y'all, this was me in May of 2020. Look at me. Look at me in this picture. I look defeated, don't I? I look tired. I look sad. When I was a teacher, one of my children said it looked haggard. Okay. Whatever it looked like. Okay. I want you to know this is what bowing down looks like. This is the face of a person who is bowing down. At this point in my life, in May of 2020, I have spent years at this point bowing down to all the things that life will tell you is normal. Like if you ask people around me, they would say, "Oh, she's fine. She looked fine. She all right. I mean, it ain't that bad, right?" But literally, this bowing down was killing me. And so this is me after years and years and years of bowing down to what life was telling me. So at this point, I don't even think I was trying to look cute anymore. Okay, I think I was just existing. Y'all see, I mean, there's nothing fixed up about it. All right, I'm just existing, just making it through my days, surviving. This is me literally at the throne of defeat. This is me accepting that this is how it's gonna be. This is me bowing down. So I'm bowing down in life. So when life said, Look, girl, you busy. You don't have time to be cooking every day. We have so many available options that you could just drive up and conveniently get the things you need for you and your family. You know what I did? I bowed down to food. I bowed down to fast food, which was quick and it made eating convenient for me and my family, even if it was killing us. When life said, honey, you work really hard because I did. When you get home and take a shower, get in the bed. You deserve to watch whatever is hot on Netflix right now. Even if it means you're not gonna be active with your kids, you deserve, okay, to lay down and get you some rest. And I bowed down to it. When life said, girl, you have been through a lot. You deserve a treat, okay? You have worked hard all week. Go ahead and get that dessert. Order that pizza. Have that second cup of coffee without the cream and sugar. You earned it. You deserve it. I bowed down to eating my emotions, using food as a reward, a therapist, as a comfy blanket. When life said, you know what, you too tired to work out. You didn't had a long day. Just skip it. Okay? You can start fresh on Monday. You know what I did? I bowed down to the laziness and I kept saying, I'm gonna start next week, and it would never come. When life said, just be, you're getting older, and when you get older, you're gonna slow down a little bit. Your best years are behind you. You know what I did? I bowed down to that lie and start acting like because I'm 40, I can't have an exuberant and abundant life. Look, I need to see the chat. Don't y'all dare. We've been together all week. Don't you dare leave me out here by myself, okay? How many of you have been bowing down to something that is running your life, something you know is hurting you, but for whatever reason, you keep on giving it the power. You know it's not good to you. All right, thank you. I bow down to medication, y'all. Who did that? Who ain't bowed down to the medication? Look, when they told me I was gonna have to take amlodipine for the rest of my life, when I was gonna have to take medication for my ocular migraines for the rest of my life, I bowed down and guess what I did? I took it every day on time, faithfully. Okay, I was more faithful about taking that amlodipine than I was about doing the things that would get me off the amlodipine. You know what else I bow down to? Who does this? I bow down to sickness. When life said having debilitating, terrible bloodbath menstrual cycles is normal because everybody in your family has, you know what I did? I bowed down to it. I got my heating pad and my ibuprofen, and I said, this is the way it is going to be. You know, I bowed down to fibroids. I recently read that fibroids are just pure inflammation. All right. How many of y'all have sat in the doctor's office? Okay, don't please tell me it's not just me. Who has sat in the doctor's office? Okay, and they telling you about your high blood pressure, your high cholesterol, your diabetes. Pick the thing. The doctor then gave you a whole lecture, and you have sat there and said, "Uh-huh, yes, doctor, I understand." And then you leave his office and you stop at the little drive-through on your way home, like that conversation never happened. How many of y'all tell the truth? How many of y'all have been bowing to something? Who can relate to what I am saying? So this is me, y'all. This is me. Full transparency. This is me bowing down to all of these things, but at the same time, I'm hoping, I'm wishing, I'm praying about like, how do I win, Lord? How do I have the abundant life? And the truth is, the things that I was putting in my body that would help me have that life, I wasn't bound down to that. I was bound down to everything else that was hurting me, but my prayers were for God to heal me. But then I would have these days where I would try to cover it up, okay? And I would try to be cute. Okay, I'm finna show y'all something. Okay, I had these days where I try to fix it up and make it cute, all right? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all see this outfit? Okay. Y'all see this little black and white jumpsuit? This was my I'm trying to be cute outfit. You know what I'm talking about? You know, when you get ready to go somewhere and everybody's like, this is what I'm gonna wear. This is what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna wear. This was my outfit. Okay. This was my outfit that was like, don't worry about it, baby. I know what I'm gonna wear. I already know what I'm gonna be wearing. This was my trying to be cute outfit. All right. I was like, I ain't even got to worry about it. Just some accessories. Like, do I need to switch out the earrings or the necklace, maybe the shoes? But this right here, I could throw a little jacket over it. And I'm trying to be cute. Who got an outfit like that? Where you feel like I look good in this outfit. I look good in it. Who got that? Okay. This is my I look good outfit. And I'm like, get your hair done, get your nails done, put a little makeup on, and you ain't got to worry about nothing else. You finna be cute. Okay. So look at these pictures though. Okay, I'm finna show you another way I dress it up. Okay, because I never thought I wasn't cute. Okay. All right now, look at all these pictures. Different occasions, different outfits. Okay, had just got my hair cut, fully stepping into my natural hair aura. Okay, I'm like, yes, natural hair, don't care. All right, looking cute. Got a little makeup color on my eyes. Okay, that's how you know I think I'm cute. Y'all know what I was doing though? Y'all know what I was really doing? I ain't gonna say it about you, I'm gonna say it about me. This is my putting lipstick on a pig. Now, I'm not calling myself a pig, okay? But I am just being honest because the truth is, I could get as cute as I want to. I could switch out the accessories. I could jazz up the hair. You know, I could get the nails done. I could do all those. And none of that means a hill of beans if you are sick. How many of you know you could be cute and sick? How many of you know you could be cute and gone? You could be cute and be a blessed memory because you made the priority looking good instead of being well. So I was cute. Okay. I was cute, but I was sick. And all the cuteness in the world, all the accessories in the world, all the lipstick, mascara, because I kept some lipstick colors, okay? Hair, none of it could cover up what was really happening inside of my body. Y'all, y'all, I'm y'all, okay? I'm really y'all cousin. I love me some ice cream. Okay? I love me some ice cream. I love me some coffee. I love me some Chick-fil-A. I mean, how many of y'all know what it's like to be having a bad day? Okay, the day ain't going nothing like you planned it. It's pretty ugly. And you just know the thing that's gonna make it better is some cupcakes. Okay, who been there? Okay, all right, there we go. Thank you, Beverly. That means we are literally in love with the things that are killing us. All of those things that I love were the things that were literally killing me. So now here I am. Okay, cute as it is, y'all. I'm tired. I'm generally an irritable person, especially if I don't have my food. It's painful being me. It's painful living in my body. I am dragging through my days, tired and exhausted. Let me tell you how I would be. I would do this every day. I would show up at my job, my job that I prayed for and asked the Lord to give me this job, okay? Where I'm supposed to show up and teach these folks beautiful children. And I'm just irritated. I got an attitude, mad at the world, especially if I didn't have my Chick-fil-A and my coffee to start the morning off and get me right first. I'm walking around with an attitude and I can't even really tell you why. All I know is better not nobody ask me for nothing. Don't look at me wrong. Today is not the day. Play with somebody else. How many of y'all know how that feels? How many of y'all know how it feels to just feel bad and irritable? All right? All right, thank you. I would literally just be tired, exhausted, period. Like it didn't matter if it was morning, noon, or night. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm already tired. As a matter of fact, I would do stuff like, let me make sure I go to bed on time. All right. So I could be rested the next day. I've even got a solid 8 hours of sleep. And I would wake up and still feel like I could roll over and go back to sleep. How many people in this room are waking up feeling tired? Come on, Jennifer, tell the truth. Come on, Yvonne. Every day. Every day. So look, I'm tired, period. Okay? Period. So just for that reason alone, the fact that I'm just exhausted and tired, I can't think straight, all I can do is settle for whatever life throws my way. Okay? That's all I can do. That's all I really have the energy to do. I don't have the energy to fight. So over the course of time, over years, what happens when you live this way, if we keep living this way, it really does start to feel like, you know what? Maybe this is what life is going to be like. Like maybe I'm gonna always have high blood pressure. I don't know anybody who doesn't. My whole family does. Like maybe I'm always be anemic. Maybe I'm gonna always have these fibroids. Maybe my back is always going to hurt. Maybe I'm always going to be tired all the time. Maybe I'm always going to have these ocular migraines. Maybe they won't go away. Maybe I'm always going to be big bone, even though my doctor said it was obese. Whole time settling for whatever life throws my way. And at the same time, bowing down, bowing down to my excuses, bowing down to whatever my flesh wants at the moment, bowing down to whatever I felt like doing. Come on, y'all, don't leave me out here by myself. I'm telling you this because I know what it's like to be a person who really wants more, but to still get up every single day and do the things that get in the way of you having more. I know what it's like to see other people living the life that you wish was yours. Y'all ever seen people running outside and they running on their tippy toes? You know they're a good runner because they running on the tips of their toes. They got the little pep in their step and they run their hair in the air. You know what I'm saying? And you think, I wish I could do that, but you don't do anything to change it. So yeah, you want more, but we really love the things that keep us from having more. All right. And I know this is true. I know you can relate because I'm you. So this is why we wake up every day and we settle. Because when you live that way, where you really on the inside want more, but you dress it up and put lipstick on the pig, all right, and you're cute in public, but on the inside, you know there's something more, but you continue to make decisions every day and bow down to the things that are keeping you there, and still know on the inside, you're not where you're supposed to be. And still know on the inside, you living beneath God's design for you, his desire for you. And still know on the inside that he wants you to have abundance, and this ain't it. And still know on the inside that you are living in direct opposition of what God's word says we are supposed to have. When it says we are supposed to have life to the full. They're not believing that we can have more, do more, and be more. Not believing that we deserve more, and our families do too. So I'm telling you all my business for a reason. I'm telling you this. I'm literally letting you know that I understand where you are today. I get it. I am you. All right. I only came here and called myself a pig. Okay. Showed you me in pictures that I really don't like to even look at. The pictures are painful to see. And I heard you say that you understand. So I know that you can relate. All right. But here's what I need you to know. This, what you see, this lipstick on the pig era, this is not the end of my story. And wherever you are today is not the end of yours either. So what happened next was one day I got tired. I mean, a different type of tired. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I got fed up with bowing down and I made a decision. Y'all know what I decided? I decided that I ain't bowing down no more. I made a decision, y'all, that I'm not bowing down to those things anymore. That those things no longer have control over me. I decided I ain't bowing down no more. Not anymore. I ain't bowing down no more. So today I want to know where my cousin's at. Who in this room is ready to stop bowing down to what your doctor told you, to the medications that they told you you're going to be on for the rest of your life? Who's ready to stop bowing down to the drive-throughs? Who's ready to stop bowing down to the cupcakes, to the coffee every day, to the Chick-fil-A, insert whatever your thing is? Who is ready in this room to stop bowing down? Who is saying, I am no longer going to fall on my knees and bow down to this food? I'm no longer going to accept the stuff that life throws. I'm not going to accept the lies they tell me on the internet. I'm not going to accept what they tell me has to be possible for my life because I see it happening in somebody else's life. Who is ready to stop bowing down to their medication, to their excuses, to the pain in their body? Who is ready? And I'm asking, and I need you to say it because I'm trying to show you. I know you see me, but I want to show you the future you. So once I made the decision that I'm not bowing down no more, I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Now, y'all, I've been running marathons, but now I run them almost an hour faster than I did 15 years ago. I do multiple marathons in a year. I'm actually training for number 4 in a year. All right. Once I decided that I'm no longer bowing down, I run on a daily basis, every day. And my children, okay, this was me and my son, and my children knew that they had to come get into bed with me if they wanted to spend time with me. Now I go running with them and they can't outrun me. You know what my kids can't do? They can't run 26 miles, but they mama can. My kids can't run 26 miles, but they mama can. You know what else happened when I stopped bowing down? My husband, look at my husband. He went from the picture on the left to the picture on the right, okay? Because I decided that I am no longer bowing down. So today, I am no longer anemic. I no longer have high blood pressure. I have normal blood pressure with no medication. I have energy. I ain't had no coffee today, y'all. What you're getting this morning is all natural, pure energy. Energy without coffee that lasts all day. I don't have cramps during my cycle. I don't have fibroids that flutter in my stomach that cause me pain and discomfort. Y'all, I couldn't even stand up too quick. Because if I would stand up too quick, the fibroids would pull and I would feel a sharp pain in my abdominal area. Y'all know what else? I'm not even a teacher anymore. Okay. Now I have my own business. Now I run my own community. You know what else I have now? Now I don't make decisions about what I'm going to do based on how much I got to move to do it. If we doing it and we got to walk for a long time to do it, I'm with it. You know what else? Now I walk in the authority that God has given me. I show all the way up the way God designed me to, okay? So what I want to do, here's what we're about to do right now, because I'm letting you know. I want to show you how I got here. I want to show you exactly how I got here. So I got here through a system that Rochelle T. Parks and her amazing husband built. Y'all, I was just like y'all. I want y'all to understand. Took ain't no difference. I went through this system. I started the process, not wanting to give up all this stuff that I was bowing down to. I didn't want to give up none of it. As a matter of fact, when Rose started speaking veggies to me, I was like, I ain't really never ate veggies like that, okay? So I started the process, not knowing what lied ahead, not knowing what she was going to ask me to do, not knowing what was going to happen next, and certainly not wanting to give up my stuff. But I did it. I'm telling y'all, I ain't want to leave my stuff. I'm gonna tell you how bad it was me not want to leave, leave my stuff. I'm doing the system. I'm in the middle of the system and getting great results and still asking Rochelle, when can I have my ice cream back? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I ain't want to leave my Oreos. I didn't want to leave them. I had been in a whole love affair with Oreos. So I get it. I'm doing it and I want to get myself up. Y'all, I actually told Rochelle once, I know. I told Rochelle once to her face, I'm not going to be able to stop going to Wendy's and Domino's. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why, because some of y'all are feeling the same way. Here's why. Here's what happens. When you hear the word system, all you start thinking about is the stuff you can't have. All right? You're thinking about what you're missing. You're thinking about what you're not going to get anymore. And Rochelle will tell you, you ain't missing nothing. Rochelle will tell you, you think Oreos don't taste the same? You think to this day, even though I haven't had Oreos in a long time, that I don't know what they taste like? All right. But you know what happened when I locked into Rochelle's system and I listened to what she was teaching me and I applied the cell theory and all the things and eating God's food. Now I don't shy away from taking the stairs. Now I really want to see how fast I can get up them. Now I know some of y'all see the stairs today and y'all be like, nah, I'll wait for the elevator. All right. Today I feel better at 48 than I did in my 20s. When I tapped into the system, today I'm running marathons with Rochelle, okay? With the health motivator, dragging me, okay? I'm running marathons with the health motivator because I tapped into a system. When I tapped into the system, now I show up in the authority that God has placed in me at my doctor's office. So my doctor don't tell me what procedures they're gonna do on me. Okay, they make recommendations and I change their recommendations because you don't get to talk to me like you talk to everybody else. Because of this system, I know a thing or two about how the body works. So you can't talk to me no any kind of way and you can't tell me no any kind of thing. Because of this system, when I'm on TikTok or Instagram and I hear the people in the internet street saying stuff crazy, like I gotta have hot flashes and brain fog because I'm in menopause, I don't believe none of that. I am telling you how this system can change your life. Everything that I have shown you up until this point is about helping you to see and believe what's possible. That's what's available. This is what's waiting for you when you say yes. This is what's waiting for you when you say yes. But I got to keep it 100 with you. I got to be honest with you because I wouldn't be doing my job, okay, if I only showed you one side, okay? I showed you what happens when you say yes. All right. Now I want to tell you what happens if you don't say yes. I want to tell you what happens because I want to show you both pictures. I showed you what's possible if you say yes. Now I want to talk about what's waiting for you if you say no. If you leave here today and you say no, you know what's going to happen? 6 months from now, you're going to be having the same conversation with yourself. You're still going to be tired for no reason, just waking up tired. You're still going to be taking the same medications. You might even be taking more by then. You still won't be able to run up down the steps. You still going to feel worse today than you did 20 years ago. You still going to wake up extremely exhausted and not be able to be your best during the day. You still going to be saying, I'm about to get serious. But you haven't. Because you'll remember today, 6 months ago, you said no to you. Let me tell you what happens if you say no today. 1 year from now, your doctor will be adding another medication. Your kid's gonna ask you to do something that requires you to get up out your seat and get your heart rate up, and you'll be saying, hold on, baby, give me some time. Maybe later on, mama needs some rest, daddy needs some rest, because you don't have the energy. You'll be looking at your pictures of yourself and you're gonna feel that shame. Come on back in again, okay? You're gonna be watching other people who did say yes, have transformation. I'm telling you now, they're gonna be all over Instagram, and you're gonna be wondering, why not me? You're gonna still be praying and asking God for the same thing. And the answer is gonna be because a year ago, today, you said no to yourself. Let's talk about 5 years from now. Okay. You're going to still be dealing with stuff that you could have been reversed 5 years ago. You're going to be sitting on the sidelines of your own life. You're going to be sitting there like a spectator watching what could have been. You're going to be, by now, you could have been a grandparent. So you're going to be missing mom with your grandkids because you don't have the energy to keep up. You're going to be so full of guilt and shame and regret saying, I wish I had started when I had the chance. And you did. You had the chance. It's today. And you said no to yourself. So I don't even want to just talk to you about what's going to happen 5 years from now. I want to talk to you about something that happened to me just 3 days ago. Just 3 days ago. All right. Just this week, I want to show you something. And I'm telling you this because Monday, when I came in here, stepping on toes and teaching down and begging you to move, this was not a part of my life. Okay. This is quite possibly the most heartbreaking part about you saying no to you today. Because the truth is, it's not just about you. So I want to tell you something that happened to me that just happened to me just 3 days ago. Wednesday morning at 3:30 a.m., I wake up for morning prayer. I meet with a group of people for morning prayer, and I'm getting a text message from my mother. Not a phone call, a text from my mother. And all the text says is, I am having a heart attack in the name of the hospital. That's it, y'all. That's all I got. Y'all, I am 500 miles away from my mother. 500 miles. I cannot get in my car and drive there. I can't run up to the hospital. I can't be there. I can't hold her hand. I cannot do anything. My mama is having a heart attack. And all I have is a text message. Do you know what that feels like? To look at your phone at 3:30 in the morning and see the words, I'm having a heart attack. To be 500 miles away from your mother while she is fighting for her life. To be helpless. To be powerless. To be unable to do anything. Okay, so I'm sitting here, I'm looking at this text message and I'm trying to process what I am reading. I'm trying to figure out, what do I do now? I'm trying to call her phone. It's going straight to the voicemail. I don't know if she's in the ambulance. I don't know if she's at the hospital. I don't know. So I said, okay, let me call the hospital. I called the hospital. They don't have a lot of information because she just got there. She just got there. So all I can do is wait. All I can do is wait and pray and hope that my mama is going to be okay. I'm 500 miles away and I don't even know if she's going to make it. Thank God my mother survived. Thank God she made it. Praise God, my mother is still here. But let me tell y'all what I found out after the fact. When the dust settled and I'm talking to my mama, the paramedics, let me tell y'all what they told her when they picked her up. The paramedics told my mother, they said, ma'am, if it would have been another 4 minutes, you would have been gone. 4 minutes.
Hey there.
4 minutes between life and death. 4 minutes between me still having a mother today and losing her. 4 minutes between my children still having a grandmother and me telling them they never gonna see them again. 4 minutes. And I'm 500 miles away. And I don't know if she gonna make it. So I haven't even seen her yet, y'all. The only way I've been able to see my mom since this happened is through FaceTime. I'm looking at her through a screen. I know my mama. I can tell she's scared. I can tell she's scared. I'm seeing her in the hospital bed with tubes and wires and machines. I'm seeing all this through a phone. Can't hug her, can't hold her hand, can't be there. I'm watching her through FaceTime, trying not to cry, trying not to let her see this, because I don't want her to see me fall apart. That's what this looks like. This is what it looks like when later turns into you have run out of time. So my children, my babies who both had birthdays this week, want to see their grandma. And I got to tell them what's going on. So I'm trying to explain to them and say as best I can, hold myself as best I can, and explain why their grandmother's in the hospital. And they want to know what happened to my grandma. Is she gonna be okay? And I'm doing my best to sound confident when I say, yes, grandma gonna be fine. But on the inside, I'm scared because I'm 500 miles away and she almost died. Do you know what it's like to get that text and say, I'm having a heart attack? Those are 6 words that change everything. For me, it's 6 words that let me know how quick life could be over. 6 words that remind you that later is not promised. You know the part that hurts the most, y'all? Outside of the fact that I do this every day, okay? But the fact that my mother had warning signs, her body was talking to her. She knew something wasn't right. She knew something wasn't right, and she kept bowing down. She kept making excuses. She kept saying, I'll deal with it later. She kept putting everybody else before her because she gonna be there for you. She gonna show up. So she put everybody first and herself last. She kept thinking she was fine when her body was literally screaming at her. And at 3:30 in the morning on Wednesday, dealing with it later, she almost ran out of time. So when I'm standing here today, and I'm telling you, I'm literally begging you, begging you. I am begging you to stop bowing down, to stop saying you're going to wait until later, to stop acting like you got forever, that you got time to keep taking your sweet time. I'm not talking about something I read. I'm talking about what I just experienced at 3:30 in the morning 3 days ago. I'm talking to you as a child that was completely bliss, 500 miles away. I'm telling you what it feels like to only be able to see your mother through FaceTime and not know if she gonna make it. I'm talking to you as a mother who has to explain to their children why they can't talk to their grandma on their birthday. I'm speaking from a person who watched the woman who raised me fight for her life through a screen. Everything about the woman that I am came from that woman, and all I could do is watch her fight for her life through a screen. I want you to understand and hear me when I say you don't know how many minutes you have. So if you on here right now thinking I got time, I'm gonna deal with it later. It's not that bad. My mama thought that too. My mama thought the same thing. And at 3:30 in the morning, her body said, time is up. So you don't get to choose when your body says to you, time is up. You don't even know. Praise God, she got a warning. praise God, she got a warning. I said, Mama, how did you know to call the ambulance? She said, because I was laying in the bed, I could not breathe. She said, I couldn't breathe. She said, my chest was hurting. I could not breathe. She said, I think I better call him. What if you don't get a warning? What if she hadn't got a warning? So as you sit here saying, I'm going to do it, I'm going to wait till the new year after the holidays, you don't know if your family is going to get a text at 3 o'clock in the morning saying, I'm having a heart attack, I'm having a stroke, insert whatever. You don't know if your kid's going to be far away from you, unable to help. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. I'm going to tell you what you do know, though. You know what you can control, and what you can control is right now. What you can control is today. You can control no longer bowing down starting today. You can decide to stop bowing down today. You can say yes to your health today. Because it's something about a good emergency, boy. It's something about a good medical crisis that make us get real urgent. When I tell you I do this every day in my family, I don't know if they listen to me. Don't feel like they do. But this week, I got people's full attention. They listening. All right? So today you got a choice. You can decide, you can choose your life, you can choose your family today. Not when it's convenient, not when the holidays are over, not when you feel ready, today. While you still can, while your body still gives you a choice. Because my mother is still alive, and I thank God. It's the only thing I had to give to my children. Because while it's painful for them to hear, and I had to tell my babies the truth. I told them, I said, your grandma could have been gone. I said, your grandma could have been out of here. And they said, Mommy, please don't say that. And I said, no, I'm going to tell you the truth. Because when we say we're going to rejoice and we're going to praise God that she is alive, that she gets another chance, that she gets more time, that she gets to recover, that she gets to see them grow up. But it was close, y'all. Too close. Too close. 4 minutes is too close. If my mama had waited one more day, if she had waited till after some event, if she had bowed down one more time, if she had said, I'll deal with it later one more time, I would have got a different text. I would have got a different text. I would have got the call, not a text that said she didn't make it. I would be sitting here explaining to my children why they not going to see their grandma again. I would have had to live with the fact that I was 500 miles away when my mama died. And today, instead of standing here and sitting here with you, I might be at a funeral. And at that funeral, we would be saying if she had only taken care of herself, if she had only listened, if she wouldn't have waited, if she would have just said yes. So I'm telling you, don't you be the reason. Don't let your no be the reason that your family says if he or she had only. Don't let your family get that phone call or that text. Don't let your children know what it feels like to be far away from you and helpless. Don't let your child only be able to see you through FaceTime because you waited too long. Don't let your kids lose you because you thought you had more time. Don't let your spouse have to be planning a funeral because you kept bowing down one more time. So I came here to not play with y'all today because 3 days ago at 3:30 in the morning, I got a text that almost changed my entire life. Sitting here today, still 500 miles away from my mama. Still only able to see her through a screen. Still processing what happened to tell you that I don't want your family to lose you. I don't want your daughter to know what it ever feels like to wake up to a text saying I'm having a heart attack. I don't want your children to know what it feels like to be helpless and unable to help you. I don't want your kids to only be able to see you laying in a hospital bed through FaceTime. I want you to say yes while you're still here. I want you to say yes while you still have minutes left. I need you to say yes before it's too late. I need you to say yes so your family don't get that 3:30 in the morning text. Because what I know for sure is 4 minutes is all it takes. And you don't know how many you have left. All right? So I need you to see both sides of the picture. I need you to see what can happen when you say yes, but I need you to be clear on what happens if you say no. Rochelle showed y'all this week. The world has already put a little price tag, a nice little $500,000 heavy price tag on the dollars that it costs to manage the conditions that you have, just to live with them. Okay. So y'all listen, it's Saturday. We've been here all week. We've been learning, we've been getting good information from Coach Ro. You came in here and uh, you said you had a desire to change your life. And you know what? I believe you. Because you don't do that if you don't really want to change your life. You don't do that. You don't show up here if you don't really want to change your life. You don't show up for 6 days if you really don't want. You don't do that. Nobody tied you down and held you hostage and made you stay. I believe you stayed because you really want a different thing to happen in your life. I don't want you to hear my mother's story, and I don't want you to say, I'm sorry to hear that about her, because for you, if you in this room, you are her. So all week long, our thing was it is time. And you right, it is time. Okay. So here we go. There's a system in front of you. All right. If I could get the team to put the options up for me. I think there are multiple options though. I think there's so many options that were offered. There was a 697, right? So the best offer is the 697. When you do the math on that, it comes out to roughly $1.90 a day. Let's start there. Nobody kidnapped you, brought you into Zoom, put you under duress to sign up, and I'm proud of you. I want you to know I'm proud of you. I'm telling you that right before you, what you're looking at is the same system that I went through, and not just me, thousands of other people. And you literally have access to that system for $1.90 a day. Y'all put that in the chat, $1.90 a day. $1.90 a day. And I just want to know if healing your life, healing your body, becoming mobile, having more energy, sleeping better, getting off medication, preventing your family from getting an emergency text or call about you, having more time added to your life, staying far away from a 4 minute difference in your life, is it worth $1.90 a day? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Is it worth $1.90 a day? I want to know for real. Okay. All right. Praise God. Now, the real truth is your life is priceless. There's no dollar amount that that we could put on it that will equal the value of your life. But I just need you to remember that the world has put a price on your health. Rose showed us how much it costs to just live with, survive with what you have. And it's absolutely more than $1.90 a day. All right. So it's just a question. If you say it's not, I get it. I'm gonna be praying for you because I really do understand where you are. But if you say it's not, or if you say, you know what, took, I just ain't got it, okay? I get that too. I really do. And so that's why we have other options. You can break it into two payments of $397 twice. And it's just a little bit more than $1.90. Let me hold on. I'm gonna do the math on it because I need you to understand. Okay. That's $2.17 a day. Yeah, put that in the chat. $2.17 a day. All right. And so Another option, $67 a month. I hate that. I need you to understand that. Some of us are literally eating that. And just to keep in accordance with my math calculations, let's do the math on that. Okay. $2.20 a day. And so I'm telling you this because I want you to know the heart that Rochelle has for really getting you healed, getting you free. All right. And I don't want you to allow $2.20 to stand in between you and your freedom. $2.20 a day. And I know we literally eating it. $2.20 is standing in between you and saying, this got to be the rest of my life. For $2.20 a day, you can stop bowing down. For $2.20 a day, you can get the enemy off of stealing the abundance that God has for you. For $2.20 a day, you can stop living like this. So your kids won't ever get a text saying, your mama's having a heart attack and they can do nothing. For $2.20 a day, you can talk to your doctor differently. So we don't want any barriers. We don't want any barriers. I need you to understand that. So I understand what you're feeling right now. Okay? But I also need you to understand what happens if you say no. All right? So for those of you who are my yes people, who understand, for those of you who understand, who say yes, I want to tell you what you're saying yes to. All right? You're saying yes to waking up every day and feeling amazing. You waking up every day, you waking up to saying, I got some good rest last night, and you know what? I don't even need no coffee. You know what else you said yes to? You waking up, you saying yes to, I want to be able to go up and down the steps. I want to be able to ride bikes again with my family. Yes. I want to be able to walk. I want to be able to not have to take medication. Yes, I want to not have stomach pain and digestive issues. Yes, I want to have a cycle that's not like a crime scene. Yes, I want to stop having food be my guide, my belly be my guide. I want to stop bowing down to medication. Yes, I'm no longer bound down to illness. Yes, I'm no longer bowing down to these excuses. I'm saying yes to the life I saw in the vision yesterday. I'm saying yes, that I'm ready to honor God with my body. I'm saying yes, that my family will not get a text at 3:30 in the morning because yes, it is my time. And you can have all that for $1.90 a day. If you got to break it up, it's $2.20. You can have that type of life. So I need the team. Go ahead and drop that link. Okay. Drop the link. All right. And here's what I want to do right now. I want to talk to my yes people. I just want to take a minute to shout you out. So I want you to drop the link and I need you to get in here. I really do. I need you to quit playing. I need you to quit acting like what I just told you happened to me 3 days ago can only happen to me and my mama. I appreciate the prayers. God knows I do. But I don't want you to sit here and act like you're not in jeopardy of the same thing. Don't do that. So I need you to click this link. I need you to go and say yes. I need you to quit playing because it is time. When you're done, I need you to run on over here, okay? In my chat and go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me. We didn't drop the link. And let me know you have committed. I don't care if you do the year, the month by month, the monthly, it doesn't matter. I need you to give a yes right now. When you do, drop in the chat. I'm done. I'm in a rowboat. Drop it in the chat. Okay, come on, Vanessa Harvey. Brenda, okay. Who just did it this morning? I need to hear from my people who do. I love y'all, my 3 day ago people. I love it. Y'all are early decision makers, but I need to talk to somebody who doing it right now. Who doing it right now? Get your card. Come on. Because here's what I need you to understand as you are making this decision. This is not about a program. This is about you becoming somebody completely different. This is about you finally saying, I'm worth it. This is about you finally saying, I ain't got to keep living like this. I ain't got to keep worrying about what my doctor gonna tell me when I go down and sit down and talk to them. Okay? This is about you saying it's time and you really meaning it. This is about you refusing to bow down one more day. This is about you refusing to let your family get that text. You've been saying it all week. We've been feeling it all week. You've been ready all week. Now it's time. It is time. It's time to move. All right. Okay, Calvina. Yeah. Calvina, can somebody unmute Calvina? Can we talk? I want to talk to Calvina. Come on, friend. Can y'all bring my friend off mute?
Yes, we will. Hold on.
Hey, Calvina. Calvina said, okay. Calvina said she was able to do it today. You in, Calvina? While we wait on Calvina to get up here, because she might have to get herself together, I put her on the spot. For
Yeah.
everybody else, we waiting. It's time now to move. The link is in the chat. The decision is yours. But I'm telling you right now, a year from now, you're gonna look back at this moment and you're gonna either say, "Thank God I said yes. Thank God I got in the rowboat. Look how different my life is because I did." Or you're gonna say, "I wish I had said yes." My prayer is that you just don't even allow the second one to be you. I pray that you don't let the enemy overcome you with fear. I pray you don't not let your excuses and I'm gonna do it later win. I need you to say yes to you, yes to your future, say yes to your family. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. If y'all wondering why my makeup and my little eyeliner all messed up, I gotta go fix it. But the reason why I got these ruffles on is because as soon as I get off of here, I'm headed to a funeral. I'm headed to a funeral in 1 hour. As soon as I leave here for somebody who gone too soon. Okay? It's not a game. It's not a game. Okay. Calvina, if Calvina can't come up, can y'all get Helen? I want
Hello,
Helen in. Okay, who I'm speaking with?
this is Calvina.
Hey,
Okay.
Calvina. Talk to me, friend. Tell me what happened. What happened today? What made you say yes, today is today? What was
I
the
was finally able to move some stuff around.
man? Tell me why you gave you your yes.
I was thinking about it early in the week of trying to do it, but
Mhm.
I already committed to paying some other things
Oh.
because I have family members that are not working right now. So I had to move things around so I could keep those commitments.
I am super proud of you. I'm super proud of you. I'm telling you, a year from now, it ain't gonna even be a year, Calvina. Okay? I'm telling you, you're gonna go into the new year and you're gonna already have a testimony. All right. You already, because we got things that are you're gonna be doing between now. Like I know we said we starting in January 6th, but we got stuff you're gonna be doing in the meantime. And we're gonna have a testimony early. I'm super
I'm
proud.
excited. I'm very
I'm
excited.
excited. I praise God that you said yes to you. And I am telling you, this is like outside of giving your life to God. Maybe if you got married and had some kids, this is gonna be the best decision you've ever made in your life. So I'm super
Oh,
proud
it
of you.
already is. I'm already seeing a change from changing to just the veggies all week. 'Cause I started that on Sunday.
That's right. That's right.
And
So
I
it's
was
gonna be
already
an
going to the
honor.
gym, so
I
that's helped.
love it. I'm so excited. It's an honor, okay? And I'm letting you know you will not be alone on this journey. We're gonna be right here with you. We got a whole team, a system that is proven. We're gonna take your hand, okay? And we're gonna be right,
I'm
baby.
gonna need that help. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely gonna need that help.
We're gonna be here. We're here. We're gonna take your hand and be right with you, okay? I'm proud of you. I love you. Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Welcome to the family. All right, let's see who else. Already I got Calvina. Come on, Rhonda. Can y'all? I want to talk to my friend Ron, my new cousin Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda, how are you, cousin? Rhonda, like, girl, how are you today? You muted.
Okay.
Okay, how you doing, love?
I'm well.
I really just want to talk to you about just, if it was today, if it was another day, I really would like to hear from you, like the heart of the moment when you said, because this is important. Because when we tell your testimony, it's gonna be, this was the moment I knew.
I had through this week, I really liked the program. It was very impactful. I like the fact that Roe is coming from a spiritual place, and my kids were in your place
Wow.
August 2nd, 2020. And it took 3 surgeries over 6 days to save my life. And I have this second chance, and I've been trying to not blow up again. And I've just been struggling with the weight. And my problem is the sugar and the sodium. I'm on high blood pressure medicine. I'm borderline diabetic. I was in the office yesterday because they said I have early glaucoma. And I know that's because of the pre-diabetes. So I really was made up my mind, I guess yesterday in the doctor's office when he was talking to me, it was like, okay,
Okay,
I really need to get on this rowboat.
that's right. I'm super excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for your kids, your grandbabies.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Thank you.
Excited for you. Thank you for sharing. It's
Mhm.
an honor. It's an honor to be here with you. I cannot wait until you are well, free of all of those things. This is the system, Miranda. This is the system. I promise. I promise you. Tap in all the way in. Do everything bro tells you to do. Baby, we gonna rejoice, okay? And when we do, bring your kids, okay?
Well,
It ain't easy out here, okay? On the other side. Yeah, yeah. So I'm proud. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Welcome to the family, cousin. All right. Let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. Help me, jeez. Okay. Helen. Okay, give me Helen, y'all. Help me, Helen. Hey, new cousin. I'm sorry. Y'all. These ain't these are these
Hear me?
boy now, okay? Come on,
Hello.
Helen. How are you, lovely?
Can you hear me?
I can. Talk to me.
Okay. So I'm really not on any medication
Okay.
right now, but I know my pressure was going up and the doctor just wanted to put me on some medicine. I said I wasn't going to take it anyway. But the real reason why I joined, I came into the meeting is because I didn't know what to eat. So, I really wasn't eating no fried food, but I didn't know what to eat. But the biggest thing is last weekend when my brother came to see me, and I heard him hollering my name, and I jumped up. It was early in the morning. I came down here, went to the bathroom, then he couldn't get back to the bed. And he said, I think I'm having a stroke. And I was like, what? He said, don't call the doctor, just think I'm having a stroke. I had muscle cramps and my mouth was trying to turn, but thank God that he only was dehydrated. So he's okay, but he came off of his medicine because he was feeling better after he came off his medicine. But then they told him at the doctor he had to go back to his medicine. So I was telling him all week, just eat vegetables and it's gonna happen. And then my sister, we all like 2 years apart. My sister, she just 63 and she on medicine. She done lost her sight from diabetes. She just like giving up. She's every time she go to the doctor, they giving her another medicine. I say, you're taking too much medicine, Faye. I said, you're taking too much. And I was telling her about this, but she got in the background like negativity getting fed to her. Like, this is not going to do nothing for you. This is, and this is how she feeling. Like, this is how she have to live the rest of her life. So I know I'm going to have to be the one.
Yep. You
I
are
know
just going to say that to you. You are the hope.
I have to, and one of my nephews just called me when I was on this morning when I got up from off camera. He's talking about, tell me about the vegetables, tell me about the raw,
That's
tell me
right.
about it. I want to know everything. So I know I'm the one, even though I'm not the one that's on the medicine,
Right.
but I know I'm the ones that have to show them. So they calling me. So as soon as I get off here, I got to call them and I got to tell them. So, and I'm not a speaker. I don't even know how to participate when we was having the joint.
Come on, Jesus.
I don't know how to do that.
That's right.
I'm 60. I don't know nothing about
Come on, Jesus. Let them use you.
and I didn't know how to get into the exercise stuff. So I didn't do that because I didn't know how to do it. But
Yeah.
I'm so happy because I just needed the answer so I can do it and show them that we can do this and we can do it together. So
Helen, I'm proud of you, honey. I love that you are fully embracing your position as the hope. And I just want you to know that your family will follow what you do more than they ever what you tell them, right? So you doing it, them seeing you is going to change them. Okay. So you are the hope. So I'm super proud of you for taking your position. Okay. Welcome.
I just
to
gotta
the
learn how
family.
to I just gotta learn how to chat and
You gonna do
participate
it.
and go on.
We got you. We got you. Okay. You'll be doing all kind of stuff you ain't never done before. Okay.
Thank
We
you,
got you. Welcome to the family.
cousin.
All right, yeah, right. That's right, cousin. Okay. Come on, Annette. I got Annette Johnson. Then I want to talk to Beverly. I want to talk to all my people, y'all. I got time. Okay. I got time.
All right, Miss Annette, if you can get your camera on.
Yeah, let me talk to Beverly. I want to talk to y'all. I'm excited. This is Hey Annette. How are you, cousin?
I'm well, and you all? And you?
I am doing awesome. How are you?
Good. Good.
Talk to me. I want to know about the moment because here's what I know to be true.
Mhm.
When we get ready to make a decision like this, and we, you know what I'm saying, everybody has this moment. It's a moment when you're like,
Mhm.
I'm done.
Yeah. So my story, in 2022, I was hospitalized for DKA.
Okay.
like Rose's husband. I was going about my day like I'm a high school counselor, and so for about 3 months, I just was like just tired, headaches. Um, all the things with diabetics.
Yeah.
So, and wasn't a diabetic at all. But then that happened. I went to the doctor. My numbers was off the chart, like 600 plus,
No
and
diagnosis.
so I was DKA without a coma, or what somehow they described it. So, was hospitalized, got myself together for about a year. Got off of insulin in 3 months because I was intentional about my health. But I want to say maybe last year, I seem like I'm reverting back. And so my numbers are still okay, but I can see myself getting back into that path again, and I didn't want to do that anymore. And so more recently, I am hypertension. I am on blood pressure medicine too. So I know there needs to be a change, and I haven't been able to do it by myself. And so, you see social media and all these different health motivators. And so what I liked about Ro is I saw her over the summer, and I like what she was speaking, and she was, faith-based too. But at the time, it wasn't just in the budget. And so I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and try it out and see what goes on this week. Have been following on and off, but life is busy, so still just trying to keep up. And so you all provided the opportunity. I said, Lord, if I can get this together, please make it a way. And so just listening to you today, and then also what you all did with the plan, really put it in my hands where I can join, because I really wanted to do it. So I was like, okay, thank you, God, for making it a way. So I know I can't do it by myself. I've done it by myself before, but for some reason, I just can't get back in the swing of things, and I needed some help because I do not want to. I have an 8-year-old and I'm married, and I don't want to have my child experience what you did. And so I guess this was the point, like your story helped tip it over, as well as this morning session, because I wasn't going to join, but I'm glad I did this morning and jump on. So it was just divine intervention. So I'm looking forward to some changes, and I needed some people alongside of me who were faith-based, and also just giving me the details. Like, they tell you, like you said, the meal plan, she goes beyond that. I want to know how to heal it. I don't want to just cover it up. So I want to heal all of this. I want to reverse everything for myself and for my family.
Thank you, Lord. I to give my hallelujah praise, okay? Listen, you said so much that I just need to kind of talk about for a second. So the first thing is, I can't wait. There's an amazing testimony. You know what I'm saying? Like, we serve a God of victory. So I cannot wait. I love that moment. The next thing I heard you say was you weren't going to do it because of finances. And it's like, we know that, we get it. And that's the reason why we made these options. But I literally, for the person that's sitting here still saying, I don't have it, just like that time we talked about, I would submit to you, you got it. All right. If you got an iPhone, you got it. And you literally saying this phone has more value than my life. If you got, cute shoes, you took a vacation. You literally saying this vacation, this outfit, this event, this Thanksgiving dinner is worth more than my life. For every time you spend $1.90, okay? I want you to think about it. I could have been free. Every time your knees hurt, every time you take your glucose, every time you got a headache, every time you got a bloodbath of a menstrual cycle, okay? I want you to think, I could have been free for $1.90 a day. $1, and you can buy a pack of gum. I don't know, how much do gum cost? I don't know. What's $1.90? Okay? Nothing. Nothing. So you literally saying all these things. I don't care what you're doing, what subscriptions you got. I'm saying find a way, because you literally saying my life is worth less than $1.90 a day. Thank you, friend. Welcome to the family. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for betting on you. Okay. And this is a sure bet. You can cash all your coins in over here. This is it. All right. I saw Beverly. I think I need to talk to Beverly. Beverly. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Beverly. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm trying to
Come in here,
unmute.
boy.
Unmute. I am so full right now. I mean, it's
Me
just
too,
so
girl.
much.
Me too. It's gonna be a great day. Okay.
It's just because, look, it's a sacrifice, and everything you do is a sacrifice. It is. It's not easy, but what you believe in and what you trust, you know, and from your heart,
Yep.
Coach Rowe's heart is pure. It's amazing what the heart can do, can turn things around.
Yep.
And I was in here October, and I come in to get the information and everything. But
Yeah.
before I came in, God knows that I was talking to him. I said, God, what's wrong with me? My stomach is not going down. And every time I work out or whatever, and I try to eat right, what is eating right, first of all? And I just couldn't figure it out. And when I got in the program in November, before November, I was contemplating on it. I said, I don't have the funds right now, but I do want to get on that boat. I do, Lord. And that's who I'm talking to. I'm not no more talking to Coach Rowe or seeing any videos, anything. I was talking to God about this because I'm important, because I feel like if I got a family, I got to share something, because they're looking at me to cook. They're looking at me to, wash or whatever I need to do. My husband looking at me to do these things. I have my granddaughter here with me. My other daughter here is with me. And it's just a lot. But what I wanted to say is, I'm doing this because I'm on these medications. I'm having some things going on right now that I want some positive results,
Right.
and don't want to have all these surgeries anymore.
Right.
I was talking about my breast. I was going through some things, had a papilloma to be removed, and I don't want those things in my body.
Right.
I said, Lord, I need some clarity. So what I want to do is come in here with the attitude that I'm going to make this happen with God's help, because I want to see my husband change. I want to see my granddaughter change. She came up with all these hamburgers and stuff, and she's still doing it. It hurts my heart to see it.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, Lord, I can't tell her anything until I get into this thing and do it. And so that's what I'm looking for, because my husband's seeing me losing weight. And you know what? When I started changing, got this 7-day thing with this veg, I am really not having that sweet tooth anymore. Talking about somebody was eating some sweets, I would get those cookies, the pecan sandies, and I said, I'm gonna get one. I go back, I go get 4 or 5.
That's right.
And I sit there and I eat it and I feel good after that. But after a while, I crash.
Yes,
I don't
right.
have no energy. I can't sleep. I'm waking up 3 and 4 o'clock up in the morning because I've had different things in my body. I had car accidents. I'm on these medications, cyclobenzapril and gabapentin. I stopped all that mess though, but I'm still on the blood pressure medicine and I'm on the cholesterol. But I'm looking at when my test results come back in December, I'm not gonna have it. I already know it's gonna be looking good. So I thank God for what y'all doing, because I even consider doing it on my own with what y'all had put out here.
All
But
right,
that's
now,
not gonna work. I'm gonna
that's
tell
right.
you why that don't work.
Come on,
Because when
tell
I
them too.
came in to the door, I wasn't doing anything.
That's
I
right.
took what y'all got. So
That's
whatever y'all got gonna help me go through whatever else y'all got to help me get where I wanted to go.
That's
So I
right.
just thank God for y'all.
Oh, good. Thank you. See, Beverly, I knew it was the reason why I had to get you off mute, because you talking to the person who's somebody in here. Like, I know I've been here with Ro all week and I know what to do, and you don't. Okay. You don't. When you have it, let me tell y'all what having a great coach is like. I used to say it like this, what Ro did for me. It's like, have you ever been like in a maze or played a game like a maze? That's what some of us are doing with our health. Like, we're in a maze. We're like, okay, do I go this way? How do I get out? Okay, maybe I turn this way. I don't know. Maybe I go this way. But a good coach said, no, 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 don't go there. This is the way out. I've been here before. Come on, turn here. Boom, boom, boom. And you out quick. You out quick because they know the way. You see what I'm saying? Some of us fumbling around, trying to, no. A good coach is like, no, do it like this. And we out. Okay? So if you could do it by yourself, roll all over YouTube. If you could do it by yourself, you'd have been and done it. You'd have been and done it. You need somebody to hold your hand. You need somebody, I need somebody to hold my hand. Okay? So I'm so proud of you, Beverly. Welcome to the family. I am proud to be your cousin. Okay? Proud to be your cousin. And testimony in the making. Okay? All right, come on, Darlene. Let's see, I got Darlene. Then I'm talking to Manny. I'm talking to everybody, okay? Manny. Dear Calvina.
Darlene, we'll need your camera on, but we need Manny. Yep.
Manny next. Okay.
Yep. Well, then Manny will need your
I need
camera
to start
on.
me a little list over here, okay?
Yeah,
I do want to talk to my cousins. Come on, Darlene.
Let's see.
Manny.
Okay, we got Darlene up.
Hey, Darlene, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Talk to me, cousin.
Pardon me?
Talk to me.
Well, I joined yesterday
Okay.
and mentally I'm not there.
Okay.
But I joined because I know I need to get
That's
there.
right. You do. Did you hear me
And
say, Darlene, did you hear me say I joined this program now I want to give up my stuff? Remember, I ain't tell you had to be mentally there. All I said is just give us your yes. That's all
And
you
I
got to do.
and I did.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna give it my all and do my best.
That's right. And you're gonna win here. You're gonna win
I
here.
do think so.
I know so.
Yeah.
I know so. Okay. I know so. Trust me. Borrow my belief, Darlene.
Okay.
I am proud to be your cousin. Welcome to the family, darling.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
cuz.
You're welcome. Manny. Okay. Hey, man. I love it when I see my brothers coming here. Hey.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
I'm doing well. I apologize for all the noise, but I'm
Oh, no, you
happy.
better not. Tell me about the moment you knew.
I do not like taking medication,
That's right. Me either.
and I've never taken medication until being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. My numbers were pretty high at the beginning of this week. It was close to 300, and now this morning was 118.
Okay.
So I'm at a point where I'm like, if I can maintain it with diet and exercise, and Lord,
That's right.
just allow me to have the discipline to do it.
Praise
But
God.
excuse me, walking across the street, I don't want to get hit. But no, I have more energy this morning. Instead of taking my car to the gym, I'm actually walking to the gym. And I just, what's that?
I said, come on, immediate execution.
Yeah, I have to. I know me. You got to be careful what you allow yourself to do. And I'm like, no, and I'm committed to being off this medication. So
That's right.
I wish I saw more of us men in the group.
You are the hope, Manny.
and I think I spoke to Ro yesterday and just told her, I says, I think there's a need for us men to be involved in our health.
That's
Oftentimes we are the first to die. And unfortunately, we don't take the health thing seriously. I think the medical industry has their role, but it's called medical practice for a reason.
That's right.
And they don't have all the answers. God has all the answers. So I just chose to go a different direction. So I'm just glad to be on the rowboat, figure out what's next. I've only been eating raw for 4 days, but my blood sugar has gone down more than 140 or 50 points. So I'm just going to keep on this path.
Yes, Lord. Okay, Manny, I'm so excited to be here with you. And thank you for leading from the front for the brothers, okay? They're gonna watch you. They're gonna watch you. You understand?
Right, that's
They
okay.
see you. You are the hope. They're coming behind you. In Jesus' name. These medications are temporary in Jesus' name. Okay.
Amen. Yep.
Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
All right. Rhonda. Oh, I'm so Manny made me excited now because he's right. The men think they're good, okay? Come on, Rhonda.
We don't have Rhonda on.
She gone. Oh, you know what? I think I saw she said she had to jump off. Okay, Helen.
Let's see.
Then I got Audrey.
Okay, Helen. All right.
Oh, wait, I did Helen already. Okay, hallelujah. Okay.
Okay.
Audrey.
Okay, Audrey. Audrey Black. All right, we'll need your camera on, Miss Audrey. All right. I think she's ready to go.
Hey, Audrey. Hey. Hi, cousin. How are you? Talk to me.
I'm good. Hi, I'm Audrey from California. Those are the rules of the week. And I just joined. I just turned 60 and I've never had any operations, not on any medication, but right before I turned 60, my hand swelled up like around in May. And the doctors cannot figure out why. First, they thought it was gout. They thought it was carpal tunnel. They thought, look at my hand now. I've been eating vegetables because it was way bigger than this. I've been eating the vegetables like Coach Rose said, and it has gone down. But I decided to join anyway, even though, you know, the vegetables are working because I'm in ministry, my husband and I just feel like you should give God your best, you know, to prep that tempo to go as long as you can when it comes to ministry. And so that was the reason why I joined this morning.
Well, I'm excited for your testimony. I heard you say the doctors couldn't figure out what was going on.
They still
And
can. I had 2 MRIs yesterday.
we know what it is, and I'm proud of you for making the decision and being the example. Going before them, because people are watching us, and it's a commandment, honor him with your body. So, and you can't teach it if you don't do it. So, like if you're in ministry, it's required more, right? So I'm super happy. Thank
Right.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You are welcome, darling. Okay, is that it? Okay, I think that's it. Actually, did I leave any of my people out? Think I got out. Y'all, listen, I'm excited. It's gonna be a great day. All right, it's gonna be a great day. I am full. I'm so excited to everybody, the people who joined today. You know, I talked to my new cousins, but if at any point during this week you made a decision that enough is enough, that it is time, that you took all the things that you learned this week from Rochelle and Morning Minds all week long, all this stuff that you have learned, and you quickly moved yourself from knowing to doing. All right, I'm so excited for you. For anybody who has not taken the step, I want to have you to borrow my belief. Okay. I know what it feels like to wonder. Okay, if I've tried a lot of things, is this thing the thing? And take it from me. Okay. God, I told y'all this week, God don't love me more than he love you. He would not deliver a testimony to me that's not available to you. And I am telling you, hands down, this is the place. This is the place. I've done a lot of things, and I've never been able to make this a lifestyle until I tried Sugar Ain't Sweet. So thank you guys for spending the week with us. It's been incredible. Thank you, Ro,
Yes.
for your obedience. Thank you for your obedience.
My God, y'all better give it up for Tooka. Y'all better give it up for Tooka. Coach Tooka, this was amazing. Let me talk to the people. Can y'all just bring me on Spotlight with Tooka? Can y'all bring me on
All right,
Spotlight?
here we go.
Went to because Tooka was talking about she was talking about what happens when you delay, right? And she was saying and not just in theory, then she gave you a real life example, right? And I gave you all a real life example of my cousin who waited, okay? You remember my cousin who already had one leg amputated and he delayed and because he thought he had time, and less than a year later he was gone. And but it took me back to April 5th of 2020. Okay, April 5th of 2020 when it was God himself who tapped me on my right shoulder and told me to go check my husband's blood sugar. Yeah. And I know it was God.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm telling you is that this is what I know. The doctors told me, had I not gone back upstairs, had I waited, it would have been a different story. If I see, this is what God has given me, right? The download that I received. And I've seen it in so many areas of my life. When I ignore the voice of God, bad things happen. You see, when I ignore it, Tooka said her mother, she had warning signs. And she ignored it. If I did not go back upstairs and check my husband's blood sugar, my husband would not be here today. The doctors told me he would not be here today. And then God was so merciful in that my husband, I told you he had to pee like every 15 minutes. And it was a nuisance to him because he had to get up out the bed. But the doctor said that was a blessing, because had you gone to sleep, had you been able to sleep, you probably wouldn't have gotten up. My God, today. Come on, something that was a nuisance. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord.
Yeah.
So you see, we some of y'all, I know God talking to you. I know he is. I know he is. He got you here. Do you think he will bring you here? Huh? Do you think he will bring you this far to only bring you this far? What would be the point? What's the point of even being here? If it's not to get your healing. It's answer prayer, you all. It's answer prayer. That's all I'm gonna say. Pray. And I pray, I thank him.
Yeah.
I thank him for tapping me on my shoulder. I'm so grateful that I do know his voice. I'm so grateful that I was obedient.
Right.
Even though it didn't make sense. I'm like, I know it's, why would I do that? I know it's, he said, go do it anyway. And I did it.
Bro, do you understand, like, when you as you're talking about Pops' story, if he's not here,
Thank you.
None of this is here.
none of us are here. The people on this Zoom today, if Pop's not here, this is not even happening.
The tens of thousands of people who have been healed, who have Tuka would tell me, Tuka told me, now she didn't mention this, but I know she's okay with me sharing. She told me, she said, Ro, if we didn't make these changes, she said, I was already in my mind thinking my husband was going to die a premature death. In my mind, I already knew my husband's going to die and I'm going to have to get with his mama and my mother-in-law, she's going to have to help me take care of these kids because my husband won't be here for long.
Yeah.
Type of life, that's how she was thinking. He's not going to be here long. Y'all, he was 440 something pounds.
Yeah.
Couldn't get life insurance. Couldn't get off the couch without his kids helping pulling him up.
Yeah.
That's no life. That's no life. So praise God that Tuka, she gave her
Was
yes.
obedient. Okay, I gave my yes.
Gave her yes. That's all it
Hallelujah.
takes to give your yes. Some of y'all think, like, shout out to Darlene. She said, I'm not fully convinced. I'm not, like, I'm still, okay. Tuka can't, listen, we were 6 months in and Tuka was like, can I still have ice cream? I said, my God.
He let me have it.
Come on, when can I get ice cream? When you
Still
stop
want my
asking
stuff.
for it.
Still want my stuff. Okay.
Still want to keep sowing into this flesh. My God, but just give you yes. She had them results though. She was
Mhm.
medication free. She had already lost about 50 pounds.
Right.
And we still got to work on this mindset. That's why I say a year. Huh? Did y'all hear me? I said you will get your healing within weeks. Tuka was off the medication in a couple of weeks. I said, but we need a year to transform your mind. And Tuka was evident of that. 5-6 months in, and her mind still wasn't totally transformed, even though she had the results. But it's transformed now. Come
It's
on, somebody.
transformed. That's right.
It's transformed now.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why a year in the rowboat.
That's it. A year in the rowboat.
A year in the rowboat. Okay. A year in the rowboat, y'all. That's it, y'all. So listen, Tuka, thank you for sharing and your transparency. And I know something that's so fresh, with your mom, and praise God that she's here. And praise, we just gonna thank God in advance for her healing, her total restoration. Because we know God's food is undefeated.
That's right.
God's food is undefeated. So y'all, that's it. Y'all get in this boat for a year and let's transform your body. Let's transform your whole family. Okay. Let's heal everybody. Let's change the health trajectory of your entire family and for all generations. Okay. Generations to come. So that is it. Ashley, do we have anything else for the people?
I think this is it.
Oh, Ashley, my people who won last night, listen, I still owe y'all. As soon as we get off this call, you will get paid, okay? Coach Rowe owes you. We all went to bed. We all went to bed after last night. Coach Rowe will pay. I will pay my debts. And that is it, guys. We've had a phenomenal 6 days, really 7 days with the pre-challenge kickoff party. A phenomenal workouts. The sessions, the VIP sessions, the morning mindset. It's been a phenomenal week. All right. We're super excited for every single person who attended, okay? And all those who jumped in the boat. Get excited about this holiday wellness plan, okay? That's going to help you stay afloat through these holidays. And we're going to be there to receive you in January, and we're going to kick this thing off and just have a great time. 2026 will be absolutely amazing, and I'm excited about it, y'all. So that's all we have. Listen, I am Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator, guys, and guess what? Whether you like it or not, we do not care, okay? We can, we will, and we must continue to walk alongside each and every one of you, okay? And help you to achieve optimal health. And we out, guys. We love y'all. Bye. Peace.